Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Oasis.
The entertainment Oasis.
We've got another topic for you.
What is it this time?
Drinks and a topic. I don't know how to feel about this one. This one is about cosplaying. Yes, an activity that I myself have participated in a couple of occasions in my life. This is about the Japanese government is thinking of taking more strict measures on cosplaying in general, and also people who are making a profit off of cosplay.
Not necessarily strict, but they're trying to find a way.
They're trying to make more strict guidelines. They're exploring the possibility of doing so.
I think they're trying to define the guidelines.
Well, that too.
They're trying to define the guidelines because they're trying to be the middleman. They're trying to find common ground between copyright owners or intellectual property owners, and in this case, cosplayers. So,
in turn, in my opinion, making them more strict.
So they are trying to find a way to protect both the IP owner and the cosplayer. And so what they're planning on doing is, I think they said that by the end of fiscal year in March, they wanted to work on finding or creating some guidelines for cosplay for profit, I guess as they call it. And it's only targeting cosplay because I suppose that in Japan the whole cosplay scene is a bit bigger, and I'm pretty sure it's already expanded to other countries as well, like to maybe get as big as it is over there. But essentially what they're trying to do is they're trying to find a way, or they're going to try to find ways where, I guess, like if you wanted to cosplay and make money from it, like whether it be through Instagram posts that you get paid for, or like photo shoots, they wanted to find a way where you would have to seek permission from the IP holder and maybe pay a fee to that IP holder to allow you to use their intellectual property in order for you to, I guess, to make, if you want to go on that photo shoot as Sasuke Uchiha or whatever, and you want to make money off that, then I don't know who holds the IP to Naruto, but that's essentially who they would have to pay like a fee to in order to use their intellectual property, which personally, I think that's only fair. If you're going to make money off of someone else's creation, well, why not give them, a little bit of money on the side? I mean, if they're essentially helping you indirectly, though, maybe it's not indirectly, but they're essentially helping you make money by allowing you to use something that technically belongs to them.
To use their characters, yeah. My problem with this is that this is a slippery slope that can definitely occur off of this. Like, for example, say if you make a YouTube video, right? And in your video, like in the background, let's say 10 seconds of a song comes out, right? Maybe even less, maybe a little bit more or whatever. And whoever made that song is going to claim all the profit of your video and even if it wasn't intentional, like let's say if that song was playing in the background, someone's radio was playing or whatever, and they claim your profit because of that. It's an example, but the reason why I bring it up is because it's possible that maybe these companies might start doing the same thing. Like, for instance, if you're in a convention and you're walking around and you've got your camera going, and then maybe like in a shot, someone who's wearing a costume from whatever studio comes out for like 10-15 seconds, and all of a sudden they're because of that they're gonna claim all your profit of the video, same way the music is. Mm-hmm. And that to me is that's I guess the most extreme case, but it already happens with music. So what's to stop it from happening with this?
And I think that is what people are waiting for, because from what I read in March, they are going to discuss, I guess, or they're going to try to define the guidelines. Or like right now, there is no rule. This is all just talk. They're going through the talks and they're meeting with cosplayers and copyright owners to try to work with both parties to find a perfect middle ground, which I love. they're trying to protect cosplayers from potential lawsuits, and at the same time they're trying to protect the intellectual property owners from loss of revenue or from having their stuff used without permission by other individuals for profit. So I admire them for doing that, for trying to work together with both of them to come to an agreement. But yeah, we're gonna have to wait and see what the parameters are that they are proposing. I imagine that it's just going to pertain to the individuals who outright make money by they themselves dressing up in cosplay. I don't think it might impact maybe like your example where you just see someone in your video that's cosplaying. Because I mean, I don't know.
It really just depends on what they decide, because again, what if I'm at a convention, right, or something, and I take it upon myself to maybe do like some short Q&As with cosplayers walking around the convention. It's like, hey, I really like your costume. How long did it take? How long you been cosplaying? Whatever. And say the Q&A lasts for 15-20 seconds, and depending on which character they're cosplaying, it's your channel. You yourself aren't cosplaying, but you're interviewing someone maybe 15-20 seconds in that costume. Does that count? Are they gonna take profit from that? That's that's the kind of stuff that I'm worried about.
And I think that's why they are meeting with both sides, though, so they can understand both their arguments and work together. And I know one of the things that the cosplayers did suggest was to have easier access to the intellectual property owners, to be able to seek permission. Yeah. So it kind of seems like they're on board with asking for permission, which is great. It would have sucked if they're like, no, you can't do this. I imagine that's maybe how it would have played out here in America. I feel like that's her mentality. It's like, no, you can't. But at least over there, they're willing to play ball, and they're asking for something reasonable. It's like, yeah, okay, if you want us to pay fees to them, then allow us easier access to be able to request that permission from them.
Well, I mean, here in the United States, that would depend on the people, I guess, who license the shows. Like, say, like we have like four or five really big anime companies here in the United States. I know one of them is Funimation. There's Aniplex.
Are they even still around?
I think so. Yeah, but like the point is, they're the ones that are the gateway to like the shows that get brought in from Japan, that get dubbed or whatever, and they get distributed to the streaming services and all that. So whatever happens in Japan, if they want to impose that kind of stuff to the United States, then it's their call. It's their shows, The United States is the one licensing the products. I don't think they would have much of a say. You know what I mean? Yeah. In what, and they can't just, if Japan says yes, the United States can't say no.
Because
it's not their show. All they're doing is obtaining a license permission and dubbing it.
Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting. They haven't made any. This came out just last week. I want to say like a week ago, maybe a little over a week ago. And they haven't said anything about what's going to happen overseas. This is just
like right now they're just talking about it.
This is just the Japanese government kind of talking about it, and
hopefully they do come to some sort of agreement. Like I said, right now it's not a law. There really isn't. They're not enforcing anything. It's just they're just having those preliminary talks, trying to see what they can come up with, trying to see if they can find a way to make something like this work. A system that'll benefit both cosplayer and the intellectual property owner. I'm up for it. Well, not as if I cosplay, but I think it's a great idea. That they're going that route. But depending on,
I just hope that they don't abuse it like other companies have.
Yeah.
Music companies, I'm looking at you.
Quit demonetizing his Roblox videos.
I only got one of those videos, but look, I don't know. If it's like 30-40 seconds of your song, I get it. If it's like 10 seconds, come on. That's just too much.
It's like your song doesn't make or break the video.
Yeah, seriously. Seriously.
But it's gonna be fun to watch this play out. You can't wait to see what other developments come out of this whole situation. Yeah. Anything else you wanna add?
No. I guess just, people. If any of you haven't heard about it, and if you do cosplay or see a future in cosplaying or something, or if you're just someone who makes videos about conventions and people cosplaying, just keep this in mind, because it may not affect you now, but if your popularity rises or you start going anywhere, well, with your videos, this can directly affect you. So just keep an eye out for it.
Yeah. And if you've cosplayed before, who have you cosplayed as? I know this guy's dressed up as Tetsuo.
I've dressed up as Tetsuo from Akira and Android 17 from DBZ.
I think I've only done Jigen from Mugen the Third. No, Lupin, Mugen the Third. Lupin the Third. I don't know why I was thinking Samurai Champloo.
It's from the same creator though, isn't it? Or no?
Samurai Champloo and Lupin the Third? I don't think so.
Wasn't it from that same guy? The same one that did a Cowboy Bebop, no?
I don't think so. I could be wrong, but...
I could be wrong too, yeah.
Yeah, but Lupin the Third and Samurai Champloo, I think they were made by two different people. But yeah, so
okay.
It wasn't the best cosplay in the world, but I did manage to get the goatee that curls up. So that was kind of cool.
Oh, and I did dress up also as Neo from The Matrix. That was for Halloween though. That was
Halloween don't count, son. Anyways, we hope you guys enjoyed this little rant, or not rant, but somewhat of a discussion.
Yeah.
On Japanese proposal for copyright saying cosplayers. But if you did like it, give us a like. Talk to us in the comments. But we do hope that you guys come back to the Oasis.
The Entertainment Oasis. Peace out, guys. Happy cosplay.
Happy cosplay. Man, I want to cosplay again.
What do you want to be?
I don't know. It has to be something with curly hair.
Well, that narrows it down.
Kuwabara from Yu Yu Hakusho. You're a missing.
You're nowhere near buff enough for that. Good luck with that.
I'll get buff.